Hi guys, I'm Steph. Welcome to my kitchen. It is a cold October day and I want something good and hearty to eat. So I decided to make a stuffed chicken breast and I thought I'd ask you to come along and see how we do it, okay? I will meet you over at the stove, alright? See you in a minute. When I was at the store the other day, I found this package of split chicken breasts. They have the ribs and the skin on, which actually I wanted. It's 3.01 pounds. It was 99 cents a pound, so I paid $2.98 for this package of two really huge chicken breasts. And what I have over here is just a little pan with some dried bread that I cut up into cubes and seasoned with olive oil, poultry seasoning, onion and garlic powders, and let me see, I think that's it. So I'm going to toast these off in the oven, and they will be my stuffing. And in the skillet back here, I have about 3 generous tablespoons each of celery and onion, and I put about 2 teaspoons of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of butter in the skillet. So I'll be sautéing them until they're nice and tender. Okay, at this point I'm ready to combine the stuffing ingredients. What I have in here in this bowl, I don't know if you can see it, is 1 medium beaten egg. I will be adding the celery and onion. They were sautéed just until they were translucent. Okay. And now I'm going to add the toasted bread cubes. And they smell really good, by the way. Let me see if I can use my hand. This might make a little bit too much stuffing for the chicken breast, but I'll just put it along the side. It might not look as pretty, but I enjoy the taste of it anyway. Alright, here we go. Okay, now I'm just going to combine this. If I need to, I'm going to add just a couple of spoonsful of water. So what I've got here is my mixed up stuffing with the bread and the celery and the onions. And I took one of the breast halves and opened it up. Now I'm not a butcher, so I just do my best, okay? And then I took another part of one and I'm going to stuff that too. What I've got over here, now look at this pot, okay? I don't know how many years old it is. It's maybe 50, 60 years old. It belonged to my mother-in-law. It's beat up. It's got one handle missing. The knob was missing, and a friend of mine fixed it for me, so she put on a ceramic knob. Actually, she fixed the bottom because it had been used so much. The bottom of it was kind of convex. It kind of curved, and so it was unsteady, and she beat it into shape for me. But I just can't stand to part with this pot because it is the best thing for browning and baking in the oven, and then there's no other pot that I have that makes as good a gravy as comes out of this pot. So I'm going to stuff the chicken breasts, and then I'm going to try wrapping them up, and then I will take them back over to the pot and brown them before I put them in the oven, and I'll show you that, okay? So at this point, I'm browning off the breasts. I did this side first, and then I'm doing the other side, and I'll flip them back over again before I put it in the oven. I'm also going to add about 4 tablespoons of water to the pot, and then at first I will cover it, and then at the end I will take the cover off just to brown it a little bit. I did have some extra stuffing, and I'm just making up a little packet to bake alongside the pot in the oven. And I've got my temperature turned up. I'm going to turn it up to between 325 and 350. I don't want this to cook real fast, and I don't want any high heat to dry it out. So I'll see you back a little later, okay? Okay, it's about 40 minutes later, and frankly, I could have cut the cooking time by just a little bit. It smells good and it looks good, and here's the little packet of stuffing that I baked at the side. Now I am going to keep things really simple for myself. I want a little bit of gravy, and so what I have here is just about a tablespoon and a half of flour mixed up in cold water. And I'm going to pour that into the dish, into the pot here, and Stir it around a little bit. Try to get some of the fond, or you know, those brown tasty bits from the bottom. And then, excuse me, I'm going to put the lid back on, have it on low heat, and then I'm just going to let it simmer until it thickens up and the flour taste is gone. And that will pretty much be it, okay? I just want to show you quick before I put the lid back on. You see all these little brown bits down here? That's just pure flavor. So, I'm leaving the meat right in the pan. Getting as much of this off. I'm sorry, I know sometimes the angles look a little weird, but that's because I'm looking through the viewfinder and at the pot at the same time. Okay, so the lid is going on, and I'm going to let that simmer. This is why I love this old pot. Look at the color on that gravy. Okay, that's all from the little bits and pieces that I scraped off the bottom of the sides and then just simmered. And so here is some of the chicken breast and a little bit of stuffing and gravy. So you know how it goes. You try to do it with one hand. And okay, let me see. Very good. Very good. I think next time I might try making a stuffed pork chop. I haven't made that for a while. So that's it for today, guys. Nothing special. Just something that I was hungry for and I thought I would share with you, okay? You guys have a great day and I'll see you soon.